thanks for joining us for today's episode of Topkat Studios Sessions. My name is Jorge De La Torre, and I'm so excited to have one of my favorite colleagues here in the Phoenix area, another singer-songwriter. Her name is Holly Kirsten.
Hi.
Hi, thanks for being here, Holly, and thank you so much for being my very first guest.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so stoked. When I asked her if she would do it, she was like all over it, so it's really exciting. And she's one of the people, one of the only singer-songwriters in the area that I've really admired for several years. And
Thank you.
Oh, it's the truth. And you're going to hear why. She has a beautiful voice. She's a great songwriter, and she just has a great artist all around. So I just wanted to let everyone get to know you better and see what a great personality you have as well. So why don't you just start to tell us about how you got started in music, and did you come from a musical family, or?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've loved singing since I was little, and my dad played in a band while I was growing up, and he still plays music now.
What instrument?
He played guitar first, and then I guess there's this story where somebody needed a bass player when he was in college, and he was like, well, they're going to pay me what? And so he learned how to do it. Within a week, auditioned and started playing in a band as a bass player.
Awesome.
And that was like back in 50.
Before Holly was
conceived. Or 1960 maybe, I don't know.
Awesome.
But anyway, I grew up watching him go play gigs, 3 to 5 nights a week, and that was just normal to me. So
that inspired you to get more involved in music, and did you?
It just came naturally, really. Like, they never pushed me to do it.
That's good.
But when I started getting interested, I would sing on his breaks. Like, I would get a tape, and I would put all my karaoke music on it with little breaks so I could talk to the audience. And
Are you serious?
I would go up, and I had 20
you? minutes.
I was like 14.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I would
and
go
so you
up
would
on
go
stage.
up and you would be singing along with just some little tapes.
Yeah.
That you karaoke tapes.
Karaoke tapes.
And you would sing on his breaks.
Have my points, and I didn't have my guitar to protect me back then, so I had to do stuff on stage. So. But
yeah,
anyway.
I hide behind the piano too.
Yeah,
it's hard. I've gone where I'll do some gigs where I work with another band and I'll stand out and sing, but I still don't quite feel comfortable unless I'm also playing an instrument. So I understand you there. I do have a cheat sheet over here. It's not a cheat sheet. It's a cheat iPad with my questions, so that I make sure that I go over everything that I really want to share with you about Holly, or have her share with you. So how old were you? So obviously you were 14 when you started playing with your dad. But you are a songwriter too. So how old were you when you started writing your first song?
I was 13.
Oh, so you were even younger.
Yeah, I was playing piano since age 9.
Okay, awesome.
I sang in church, and I got a scholarship for 6 months for free lessons, and the piano lady, gosh, I can't remember her name, but she was awesome.
Yeah.
And so that got me started there, and then I was like, dude, I don't want to carry my piano around. Sorry.
No, I get it.
And so I said, Dad, teach me how to play guitar, because he always has guitars around. He buys and sells music equipment too, on top of does the band thing. He's also a professional Santa. We are an entertaining family.
Absolutely.
So
and this is Carl Shepard.
Yeah,
because
I
want to plug him. You got to see this guy. He's an amazing Santa. I mean,
He's awesome.
All the time looks like Santa. He's got
all the time.
It's awesome.
Santa in a Hawaiian shirt during the year, and then at Christmas time he brings out his suit.
Exactly. Well, what's the name of his company that sells?
Shepard Entertainment.
Shepard Entertainment. Okay.
We'll get a little bit of a link
up there for Shepard Entertainment.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Cool.
So he taught me my first 3 chords, and that's how I wrote my first song.
What were those first 3 chords?
E, A, and D.
E minor, A minor, and D, or not?
No, it was just E, A, and D. Yeah, major
chords.
Oh, yeah, okay. Major chords. And then I wanted to, after I wrote my first song, I was like, I want to learn this song, and it was a Jewel song, so I needed to learn C, or I needed to learn whatever else went with that. And so every time I picked a song online, because there was internet back then. I'm not that old.
Yeah, she's actually
but I would be like, Dad, I'm this song, I don't know this chord, and he would just show me, and I would learn it, and that was that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you were 13 when you wrote your first song.
Yeah.
Can you show us a little bit of that tune?
Sure.
Awesome. I'm glad she didn't say no. But she says, no, I'm too embarrassed. Yeah, next question.
If we were out in public, I'd probably be like, what? No.
Oh, instead we're just going to put this on the entire internet.
Yeah. That's true. I'm in my comfort zone, though. This is
good.
you know what I mean?
That's what we want you to be comfortable. Good.
I started being really into country music. Leon Rimes was like my influence when I was 11 or 12.
Good one.
So I was all about country. My first song was a country song. So
cool.
And I don't even remember what I called it. You Better Try, I think is what it's called. So this is just a little snippet of it. And yeah, okay, we'll try.
Holly Kirsten, You Better Try.
In the corner of my eye, I saw a good-looking guy. Well, he looked back at me, and I could plainly see that the love we said was hard to find was right before my eyes. So if you don't believe in love at first sight, if you don't believe, baby, you'd better try. So
oh my gosh, that's so good. I want more.
I don't remember it.
Oh my goodness, you don't have it written down anywhere?
I have it written down somewhere, but there's other
that
verses
is a good
and stuff.
Song.
And I actually
that's a great start. I'm interested. I want more. I realized she's probably gonna stop now, and I was like,
damn
no.
it. Well, I was practicing it earlier, and I was like, whoa, like this sounds way better than I remembered it because I was so young. And
oh, that's right. Yeah, you are playing it pretty groovy.
I was very clunky in my beginning.
How'd you sound at first?
I probably not with a pick, and probably. I don't know. It's so hard. I've taught guitar lessons. It's so hard to teach people how to strum. It just becomes like a natural thing over time. But
yeah. Yeah. So
but that sounds better than it was too.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you mean. Because I know when I first played
suck.
the piano, it was the same kind of. You have to start somewhere. You know, you gotta start somewhere. So no, that's great. I believe that all of you would agree.
Do you like
that is a
great song. I like
Thanks.
it.
Right?
Jorge likes it.
Yeah, no, it's really good, and I'm thinking that we know we're gonna have Holly back hopefully in March or sometime in the spring, and I'm thinking I'm gonna want to hear that whole song.
All right, we'll work on it.
Okay, good. All right, we got to promise we're gonna get
deal.
more. You better try. We're looking forward to that one. No, that sounds really. It's a great.
That's so
start.
funny.
I've never heard the song. I had no idea what it was gonna be like. I just wanted to know.
I forgot about it until you were like, "What was your first song you ever wrote?" And I'm like. Oh.
You don't even want to hear my first song. It's so not interesting compared to that. That is like rad. And I wrote my first song when I was like 14 too. But it was, oh my goodness. I didn't really play an instrument. It was more of I sang it. But
yeah.
Anyway, that was great. Let me check out my cheat sheet.
What do you got for me? What's up?
Okay, here we go. You played me your first song. So when or at what age did you decide you knew you wanted to be a musician or an artist full time?
I was always performing, like in high school, any dance show that needed a performer, I would practice an audition, and that was all I ever worked on was my solid one-song performance.
That's awesome.
So that was like, I loved performing back then, and then as I got into college, I did opera, and then I also played gigs here and there, like I would play maybe one every couple months. I was 19, I think, when I played my first paid gig. That was 10 years ago.
You're a lumberjack, right?
I was a lumberjill.
Lumberjill.
Yeah, I went to NAU.
NAU. Okay, Northern Arizona University. Awesome.
And I got my degree, bachelor's of vocal performance with an emphasis in opera.
An emphasis in opera?
Yeah, I guess that's basically,
that you don't do very much anymore.
No, but I might again soon, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, that's cool too.
So.
Yeah, no, we love hearing what we hear too, so awesome.
I don't even know. I was... playing gigs, but only like one every so often. It was when the Australia thing. I moved to Australia.
Tell us about Australia.
I ended up meeting an awesome guy named Sheldon Kidd, and he was my manager for a while. He was managing sporting athletes, and then he saw me singing at this event and said, "Oh my God, you're amazing! Oh my God!"
But he heard you here. Or he heard
no,
you
I was in Australia.
So how'd you get to Australia? Back us up there.
In college, in my last year of college, I ended up dating a guy who was Australian, and after we graduated, I decided I wanted to go follow him to Australia.
So he went to NAU or?
Yeah, he was an exchange student.
Oh, okay.
So moved out to Australia, did a year working holiday visa that I guess you can only do once. So I did my 1 year and picked up a manager, and he started booking me gigs I honestly only knew like 2.5, maybe 2 hours of music. I just stretched it as much as I could. And so I started learning more songs. He started booking me gigs. And I started, all of a sudden, I'm playing 5 gigs a week. And typically, I'm used to playing 1 every month or 2.
So apparently your technique was good that you could sing that long.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, with the opera training and all. But, 6 months, 80 gigs later, and I was all of a sudden more polished than ever. And so when I moved back, I started playing gigs full time, and then I also picked up teaching voice, piano, and guitar lessons. And so that's what I did for a while, and now all I do is just play gigs full time. So it's kind of awesome.
So it wasn't something you decided, I'm going to be a musician. It was more of a, you were already.
It just worked out for me, and I wanted to do it, but it wasn't like, I don't know. I guess I couldn't think of anything else that I would love to do more, to tell you the truth.
That's important.
So I do what I love, and it's pretty awesome.
That is awesome. And that's one thing I try to tell people, too. If you're thinking about being a musician, and there's something that you can do and still be happy, then do that. Because it's that hard. Right, girlfriend? It is that hard.
Yeah.
And no, we're not trying to discourage you, but if you really only want to do music, buckle up and get ready for the ride, right?
My niece and nephew are teenagers right now, and they're totally like, I want to do that. I said, dude, you got to work at it. You got to practice and practice and practice.
And you got to throw yourself out there. You know what I really like about Holly's story is she had a bunch of tunes that she'd learned because they were tunes that she loved. And you were out there, and you, like you said, you only had like around 2 hours of material.
Yeah, and a lot of originals.
And a lot of it's originals, exactly.
At the time, so.
But you know what? You threw yourself out there. You had some support. Everyone's got some help here and there. Someone believed in you, the guy in Australia and whatnot, and started booking you. But then you stepped it up. You didn't get comfortable, and try to be like, oh, I've got it. I've got this. But you kept stepping it up and learning more tunes and that kind of thing. That's really awesome.
Building my repertoire.
Yeah, exactly. This is cool. So, this is a big one. Were your parents supportive?
Totally. Yeah. My mom was always just hesitant because she just wanted to make sure that I could make a good living doing it. She wanted me to be financially stable, and honestly, I'm making a great living. I'm playing music, and it's my job, and she couldn't be happier. So.
Exactly.
But that was her only concern. Dad was like, dude, if you want to do it and you can do it, I did it.
Like, that's the thing.
Let's figure it out. And he did everything he could to help me. I mean, he got me this guitar.
Nice guitar.
It's a really nice guitar. I've had it for like 8 years now.
She's a Taylor fan. Sorry, Martin, guys.
Yeah, I have a Martin too. But I like my Taylor a lot.
It's funny because there's always this rivalry between Martin and Taylor. I know. I don't get it.
There's a difference. If you have you want more of a higher kind of trebly bright sound, this is perfect for that.
Okay.
Martin's got a little bit more of a warm.
Oh, more mellow.
Yeah, mellow, warm kind of sound to it. So, yeah, whatever your preference is. Awesome. They're both great guitars, Martin and Taylor.
So you were telling us. So you already told us a little bit about the Australia things. I want to make sure you shared a little bit about that. And I'm thinking, like, how did that influence your artistry? I mean, what did you learn from playing there that you were able to take here? Obviously, you were able to build up your sets and all that, but
it was a lot of just that practice, I guess. I wasn't used to that, and I just got thrown into singing all the time. And when you play every day, you get better at it. So by the time I got to Australia to the time I left, you could see a huge difference. So from my going away show to my return show, everyone's like, whoa, like, I liked you before, but like, you're getting great, you're doing really well. And
That's awesome.
We can tell you've been practicing. So, I mean, I loved that about it. It was a life experience. So, it's songwriting.
What was it like living there?
It's super hot at Christmas time. So they have like a celebration where they don't have any ovens on in the house. They don't cook, warm foods. It's a cold Christmas is what they call it. Although it's bloody hot.
And Santa Claus has like gaiters.
He wears, shorts. He wears swim trunks, apparently.
But aren't there, instead of reindeer, aren't there gators?
Yeah, probably.
Something. Yeah. That's what I've heard.
No. I think he still has his reindeer. But
so it's hot. That's crazy.
It's super hot. Yeah, that was weird to have like a hot Christmas. So, but hot and humid. I lived close to the beach. I got lucky, so there was also that breeze. Nice. But when you get more inland, there's not much actually inland, but when you got a little bit more inland, it was really hot when it was hot, and it got really cold when it was cold. To tell you the truth, it rained a lot.
So the summertime here, which like July, was really cold down there, obviously because it's the opposite.
And the summers here in Arizona are just as hot in Australia, but add humidity to it.
No, hold on.
which is not cool.
You talking 115?
It's not cool
and
with
90%.
this hair.
No, hold on. Are you for real?
Oh yeah.
90% humidity at 115?
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Oh my gosh. I go to Seattle because it's 115 and 11% humidity. Mm-hmm. And up there it's like 80 and 50% humidity, which is way better. But you're telling me that sounds like a nightmare.
Humidity and chick singers, man, it doesn't go together.
So we have a picture of your hair like all blown out. And the heat. Oh man, it's good, but the humidity is good for our voices.
It's very true.
I don't know if you noticed, I have a humidifier running in here. Actually, you know what?
I didn't notice that.
I forgot to turn it off, and I don't want it to come in, so I'm gonna go turn that off right now. It could come in while we're starting here.
That's okay. She's such a smart gal.
I'm apparently not that smart because I forgot to turn the dang thing off, and I don't want the little doom while we're trying to record a song.
I couldn't hear it at all. It's all right.
Awesome. This is really cool. So tell us about one of your favorite originals.
Oh yeah.
Because you've written a bunch of songs. I mean, you were doing mostly originals.
I started writing songs when I was 13. I kind of stopped like around age 23. Mm-hmm. My birthday is next week. I am 29 right now, though. I'm 29 today. So 29. I'm 29.
Actually, you know what, Holly? For the next several years, you're probably going to be 29.
I'm going to be 29 for the rest of my life.
the 5th anniversary of your 29th birthday, whatever.
So I've had writer's block for the last few years, and this was one of the last songs I wrote, and actually one of my favorite ones I've ever written. I started writing it when I was 20, when I was mad at my boyfriend. And
at the time?
I wrote, okay. we were fine. When I showed it to him, he's like, oh, you're mad at me. What did I do? Like, he's like, I know I did something. What did I do? So who knows? But I made the chorus, and like, he didn't even wrong me. He was great. But later on, I finished it, and it's about, betrayal, and, I should have known, I should have known better. So that's what
did
it's
he
called.
cheat on you or something?
No, not it was, Things happen.
Things happen. All right. Well, I was hoping we could do that
life
too.
Experience. It's not easy, when... Yeah, in relationships. So this was about, relationships.
But that's what the artist's job is. We express the human experience.
Yeah. It's just so funny how I wrote the chorus 5 years before I finished the song.
It is good though.
But it was perfect because I had it and I was like, oh, it's about time I
You guys this. Are in for a treat. This is a great tune.
Thank you. All right, cool. Let's do it. Okay. All right. You ready?
Yep.
Something's wrong. This ain't really working out. Something's wrong. What you crying about? Should've known better than to love you. I should've known better. Should've known better than to trust you. I should've known better. Love's a kiss on your lips every night. Wait a minute before you tell me goodbye. Yeah. known. Should've known, should've known, should've known, should've known. Should've known, should've known, should've known, should've known, should've known better. Yeah. Should've known better than to love you. Should've known better. Should've known better than to trust you. Should've known better. Should've known better than to love you. Should've known better. Should've known better than to trust you. Should've known better. Should've known, should've known, should've known.
Yeah, girl. Oh, that was so good. I love that tune.
You made that sound so cool.
Oh,
Should've known better.
Ladies, girlfriend, please. You made it sound cool because you did it. I want to talk about this.
Thank you very
That's
much.
actually the title song on Holly's first CD. It's a live CD called Holly Kirsten Acoustic EP. And let me make sure we're on schedule here with the... Okay, yeah, perfect, good. Yeah, so here we go. Yvonne, if we can get you to put this on the main screen so you can see it up close. Here we go, the Holly Kirsten Acoustic EP. And you should be able to get that on cdbaby. The link will appear right here. Holly Kirsten's. This is the first tune, Shoulda Known Better. We got 6 great tunes on here. They're all recorded live, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shoulda Known Better. Love Song. Are these originals? These are all originals?
All originals, so.
Love Song, because there's also The Cure wrote a song
Yeah,
called
so
Love
it's
Song.
completely different,
So it's
yeah.
another completely different one.
It's a really cool tune, too. That's probably another favorite song of mine.
Well, we need to bring that one. We'll have to bring these back. When we have Holly back, we'll have to do some of these other tunes here with you. Where Is Me, No Because, and I Miss You. So you got 6 tunes, all recorded live, and I've listened to at least a couple of these. I haven't got the CD till today, so I haven't listened to all of them. But I've listened to a couple of things I was able to find online of these tunes, and the live recording is so good. The quality is awesome.
You can also purchase it on iTunes.
You can get it on iTunes too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Yvonne, make sure we get the iTunes link up there as well. Perfect. This is awesome. So, you were in Colorado, because I remember I thought you were from Colorado.
I know, everybody thinks that.
But because
so
when I first discovered you, it was like you were talking about Colorado, and then you were in Colorado, and it was just like, well, wait, I thought she was here, or did she just come here for a little while, and now she's back in Colorado? What's the story? But we didn't know each other yet at that time.
No,
so tell us about Colorado, and what inspired you to move up there?
Well, my husband and he was my boyfriend at the time.
Okay, so you were already dating
Yeah,
him.
we were dating,
okay.
and this was like a couple years ago. We just wanted to change. We weren't really planning for it to be a permanent thing. We just wanted to go live somewhere else.
Yeah.
And he actually had already lived there, and I got to pick Colorado. We had so many other ideas. And my best friend lives out there and has for years. So I was like, awesome, I can go. Me and Janet can hang out. He was not in school.
He wasn't in school yet?
No, he was actually, he was finishing school. No, he'd finished nursing school. We went out there for a while, but we ended up having to come back here because his license only worked out here.
Oh, okay.
And then gigs-wise, it was a nice year. I played downtown Denver. I did Breckenridge and all that stuff. And then, I don't know, you're going to ask me about snow.
No.
I was telling her about how, the winters there are obviously completely different.
Yeah, and I did want to bring up that, I did want to ask about that, because just, we do talk a little bit about, just so I'm not going to shock the heck out of her with, crazy questions, so I'm like, I'm going to want to know about
it.
Right, yeah, so, how is her things different? First of all, I love to say, what brought you back to the oven? Because to me, that's what Phoenix
I know,
is.
right? My whole family, a lot of my family lives out here, so I like being close to family. A lot of my, I guess colleagues or gigs. What would you say? If I have gigs out here, I have a lot of good clients out here.
Well, you have relationships.
And good relationships, business.
And,
yeah. So I came out. I was able to jump back onto a lot of my old shows, and
absolutely.
I'm a lot busier out here than I was
that's
out
okay.
there.
That's interesting to hear, because Phoenix is the 6th largest city in the U.S. And part of what we want to do with the show is promote the original music scene, so that people that really do love music and don't just want to go out and hear their favorite Journey song or Fleetwood Mac song or whatever, but who are actually interested in learning about new music and promoting new artists.
Yeah.
That's part of what I want to do with this show is to show everybody in the Phoenix area, since we are the 6th largest city in the U.S., that we've got a lot of great artists here and they have a lot of great original music, and you need to know about them and how you can find them and hear them and get their music and all that.
I mean, we kind of have to make our living doing the cover scene.
Oh, absolutely. You gotta do a mix.
But it's really cool when you get that person that comes up to you and says, do you do originals? And you get to play original songs. Or if I throw in an original and somebody collapsed and they didn't even know it was an original because I forgot to mention that. But either way, it's just really cool to see like how people react to what you did.
Exactly.
It's really cool.
So. That is really awesome. Yeah. And since it is Christmas time, obviously it's nice that you're here with your family. But this is one thing, I did mention that I was going to ask about the snow, right? How is Christmas different
I think it's magical in Denver. Like, I love snow. But I grew up down here, so... And then I went to college in Flagstaff, so absolutely love it.
Okay, so you have actually
I love seasons.
Experienced real snow.
Yeah, totally.
So it's funny because like,
so it wasn't too shocking.
People that say, oh, I love snow, but they've never lived in the Phoenix area, it's kind of funny.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Or they've only lived in the Phoenix area. Sorry, I meant to say like you say you love snow, or people do, and then they've never lived anywhere outside of the desert. So.
Well, my parents are from Michigan and Chicago, and they got the heck out of there because they were sick of the snow. So I think it's just an opposite thing.
It's a standard story, yeah.
But if you're getting ready for a gig, though, like you have to get out of your place. I had an apartment. I was like, we were on the 3rd floor, so I have to carry all my stuff down. And then you have to be out to your car early because you have to wipe all the snow off of your car.
Yeah.
And then you have to go like 15 miles per hour, to get to the highway in case if it's like blizzarding out, and then you're even slower on the highway.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. It's pretty funny. So if I was late for a gig because of the snow, they were just glad I got there alive.
Exactly. It's it's funny that you say that. I did want to do a Christmas tune with you, and one of your favorites that you'd mentioned was "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas."
Yeah, I love that song.
That's good.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and show everybody this tune. We got a couple more. We got this one and one more tune. Ethan, turn that phone off.
Who'd have thought that was gonna happen?
Yeah, the phone's ringing now. This is a studio. Yes, this is a business, so. Just close the door or something. There we go.
Yeah, this is actually my husband's favorite song too.
Wonderful.
So, yeah, he likes it. Likes it a lot. All right, have yourself
hit it, girl.
A Merry Little Christmas.
We'll jump in.
Okay. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star above the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. if the fates allow, hang a shining star above the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Our creaking chairs.
Oh, I know. Sorry.
That was good.
I don't even think about that. That's like my piano bench.
You're going to learn every time you do this.
I know.
She's going to have more guests on this show. Not just me. I'm number one, though.
She is number one. I mean, number one. I'm
number
for real.
One. That's right.
This is
What
awesome.
else do you want to know?
So, well, first of all, yeah, we want to do one more tune together. But at the same time, I want to make sure that we know about all of the projects that Holly has been working on. And is there anything besides, obviously we got your CD, like we said, the Holly Kirsten acoustic EP, and it's live.
Yeah.
So you gotta make sure that you pick that up. You can get it on iTunes, you can get it on cdbaby, and you can get it on any of her live gigs, which we can find more information about on your website, right?
HollyKirstenmusic.com. That's HOLLYKIRSTEN music.com. I'm certain it'll be up on the screen.
Perfect, and you can see that, and go ahead and you can just click right there on the link. It should open up in a new window, and you'll be able to get on all the more information about where Holly's playing.
Yeah, my schedule is updated right now through the end of the year. I'll be updating that very soon for January, February. So.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Any other new developments?
Any new developments? I'm just kind of trying to update my set lists and, trying to get the writer's block out of my system. I would like to start writing soon. I would love to start to write a new album and actually record something, have something a little more produced.
And then we need to get you back in here to show some of those new tunes.
Okay, so I'll work on it between now and March. How about that? That's my goal. So. And
basically, the website's the best place to get in touch with you.
The website will just give you the information on how to book me. You can also go to facebook.com/Holly Kirsten Music, and that'll be that's my band page. If you just do Holly Kirsten after the / that's my personal music page. So I've got a ton of places where I throw up my. That's funny.
Yvonne will make sure that we get all those links online. Yeah, definitely.
So, and then YouTube.com. I mean, honestly, if you Google Holly Kirsten, you can find out, all sorts of music. There's my SoundCloud, which I have a Christmas CD. I don't have it with me. I couldn't find an extra one today. But I have a SoundCloud where I'm going to have them, the whole thing available for download for free.
Ooh,
probably throughout the end of the year, so I've just got to...
Free, now this is great. So
it's soundcloud.com /Holly Kirsten Music.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Make sure we get that link online. Do you have an image for that front, the CD
I'll
cover?
Send you
okay,
one,
get that CD image up there. So basically, guys, what you're saying is you can go to soundcloud.com /Holly Kirsten, the link right here on the screen. Make sure you download this is free, download her amazing Christmas music. 10 songs for free.
They're a lot of my favorite Christmas songs. So.
That's awesome. Yeah. That is crazy awesome. I'd be like, no way I'm getting hard work. I haven't put out a Christmas album yet, but that's great. So here you go. Check this out. Holly Kirsten's Christmas album. Right on SoundCloud. You can download all the MP3s from there.
Yes, you can.
Excellent. So let's finish with one more Christmas song I think you had picked. This is funny. I loved how she picked this song because Jorge and I both speak Spanish.
Like fluent.
Well,
I don't know. I saw one of your videos and you're all talking in Spanish.
Oh,
so it's so
okay,
pretty.
That's true. Actually, we are going to have some future guests on the show that'll be in Spanish. But don't worry, English listeners, we're going to have subtitles.
Yeah.
Subtítulos en español. Subtitles in English. Subtítulos en inglés. But we will have subtitles for that, so you won't miss anything out here. And let's hit it with Feliz
Navidad.
Eso.
All right. Oh, I better get the key.
What am
I going to do? Am I that good? No. All right. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and thanks so much, Holly, for being on the show.
You're welcome.
Check out hollykirsten.music.com. Yeah. Thanks so much for checking out Topkat Studios Sessions. Have a great night.
Bye.
2, 1, 2.